Hi guys, I'm Chip and welcome back to another video. So in this video I'm going to be showing you guys how to grow your inventory somewhat fast. So this is like my inventory right now. It's not very big, but it's okay. So let's get started. So tip number 1 is to trade hyperspeed potions. Here are some trades I got for 9 hyperspeed potions. Yeah, I'll show you. Basically, I traded 9 hyperspeed potions for a snowcat. And over here I traded it for 2 toys. And then even further down, I traded it for 2 big head potions, a homemade pizza, some cotton candy, and a bike. And then over here I traded it for a cat. And then here I traded it for a bunch of different toys. And over here I traded it for a stroller. And yeah, I also traded it for another snowcat, a fennec fox, and a dirt bike unicycle. I don't think I traded anything else. But yeah, so if you don't know already, there is a method you can get hyperspeed potions for free, which means that anything you trade for them is for free. So basically you go into the editing thing, and then you search stuff, and then you search speed. You'll get the speed cauldron, which costs $650. Don't worry, you won't have to actually spend the money, so you just buy a few. And then, by the way, I'm doing this on my Mac, but it might work differently if you're on mobile, so beware of that. I only bought a few, but now basically you just brew all the potions. If you're on touchscreen, you have to click stop editing, brew the potions, and then click editing again. But I'm on Mac, so I'm just going to wait until the potions have brewed. Alright, so now the hyperspeed potions are done brewing. By the way, I highly recommend, if you're doing this, buy the hyperspeed cauldrons until your money runs out. So basically you take the potions, and then you just put them into your inventory. I already have 201. And then afterwards, you can rebrew them as long as you want. As long as you stay in edit, you can brew them for as many times as you want. And then you can just sell the cauldrons. And as you can see, it's for full price, so you will be getting all your money back, which just means that you would not have lost any money at all from doing this. So you can do it as many times as you want and buy as many cauldrons as you want. And that means anything that you get from trading these hyperspeed potions is fully for free. So tip number 2 is also a trading tip. It's to trade eggs. Most of the eggs I trade are the Gumball machine eggs, like the Southeast Asia egg here, because it's currently in game. And some people will offer quite a few pets for it. If I go into toys and I show you my trading license again, I got given, where is it? So I traded 3 Southeast Asia eggs for a neon cat here, which is basically trading 3 pets for a neon cat. I traded 1 Southeast Asia egg for a Hydra, Swordfish, and Black Moon Bear, which is also a really good trade. And I also traded the Southeast Asia egg for a Bandicoot, which is out of game, an ant, and neon skates. Here I also traded 1 for a poodle and a mouse. And yeah, that's about it. So that's what I traded with my Southeast Asia eggs, and they really helped me grow my inventory. So yeah, hopefully they can help you as well. Be aware that they do cost $750, so yeah. And tip number 3 is to hatch eggs. With hatching eggs, I recommend that you should hatch the cracked eggs because they are the cheapest, and that means that you'll get more pets from the same amount of money. What I mean by this is, like, for example, I have $1,000 and I want to get pets out of that. If I bought the Southeast Asia egg or the Gumball Machine egg, I would only be able to get 1 egg from my $1,000, and I would only be able to hatch that into 1 pet. But if I was to do it with my cracked eggs, I'd be able to buy 2 because one is $350, which means that if I bought 2, I'd be getting 2 pets from it, which would definitely grow my inventory a lot more, even if the pets are just common dogs and stuff. So tip number 4 is to be a trash can and like AFK like that. So basically, if you go to dress up, I don't actually have an outfit for this, but you can have an outfit for it to make it easier. So basically, you first click on tails, and you want to search up trash can, and then you'll get this one, but I'm pretty sure if you can also get this grey one. So you're going to put on the thing, and then you're going to go into hats, the hat icon, and then you're going to search box. You'll get all these different types of boxes, and I usually choose this one because it covers up my head. If you do need to, like me, I sometimes take off my hair, and then you just change your name to AFK Trash Can Unwanted Pets Here, and make sure to do it in caps. And it's like, you might think that this is like, oh my god, you're scamming people off your pets. But actually, I never asked for pets, if it makes sense. Like, it's just like, if they have any pets that they don't want, they can give it to you. But so like, basically, yeah. I got a lot of my like dogs, cats, and maybe, yeah, I even got my ermine off doing this. So this method really works. See, I got my ermine. So yeah, that method does work. So tip number 5 is to trade ride potions. At the most, 1 ride potion could be worth 2 pretty decent legendaries. Like, here are some trades I did for ride potions. So here I was doing. So here I did a ride potion for a metal ox. I feel like this might not have been the best trade, but I did it because this metal ox was the last one I needed to make a neon metal ox. Over here I traded my ride potion for a rideable metal ox and a bunch of other pets, which was also a pretty good trade considering the metal ox was rideable already. And then here I traded one for a neon rideable camel, which I don't think it was the best trade, but yeah, I think it was okay. And I don't think I've traded anymore. So yeah. And tip number 6 is to save the update eggs. What I mean by this is basically if you go to the nursery and like, you see right now it's like the Southeast Asia egg update. So in the Gumball Machine, there will be Southeast Asia eggs right there. And for example, I buy a bunch of Southeast Asia eggs while the update is still happening. Then I keep them in my inventory until like after the update, maybe like a long after. And then I can trade those things, like eggs, for really good pets, and like sometimes you could trade them for like a few decent legendaries. And if you save the eggs for long enough, this might take a few years, but if you save the eggs for long enough, you might even be able to get like a Neon or Mega Legendary, like the Safari egg. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed my video, and I hope these tips help you grow your inventory a lot faster. If you did enjoy, please like the video and subscribe to my channel. So yeah, hope you enjoyed, and bye!